Hey, welcome to part 3 or station 3 of Terra Nova review. We're talking about triangles here. So triangles can be defined by two ways, by their angle measurement or by their side measurement. So if all the angles are less than 90 degrees or smaller than 90 degrees, like 60, 50, 70, then we call it an acute triangle. If you have one angle that's got a little box or is 90 degrees here, you might want to label that 90 degrees, and you call that a right angle. And if you have one angle that's greater than 90 degrees, so in this case 110 is bigger than 90 degrees, you call that obtuse. So those are the three ways you can classify a triangle by its angle measurements. And then sides, if all the sides are the same, it's called an equilateral, equal sides, right? If two sides are the same, it's called isosceles triangle. We isolate that one side that's not the same. And then if no sides are equal, it's called a scalene triangle. So for number one, right off the bat, I know this is going to be a right triangle, so I can get rid of anything that doesn't have a right triangle in it. And then it's either right scalene or right obtuse. Now I would probably have to help you out on this one and say, okay, none of these sides are equal. Actually, sorry, two of these sides are equal. This side and this side, if they have two angles that are equal, their sides are going to be equal. So it's going to be a right isosceles triangle because two sides are equal and one side is not equal. Right? I'll do two with you as well. So notice all the measurements on the inside are smaller than 90, so that's acute. So I cross off anything that doesn't say acute, and it's acute isosceles. Again, notice two angles are the same. That means this side and this side would be equal. Number three, one angle is greater than 90 degrees, so that's obtuse right off the bat. So I cross off anything that doesn't say obtuse, so it's obtuse isosceles. Again, two angles are the same. That means this side and this side are equal. Number four, if all the angles are equal, that means all the sides are equal. So we have an equilateral triangle. You could even go as far as saying that's acute equilateral, but it is not acute isosceles because you have all three sides equal. If all the angles on the inside are equal, all the lengths are equal. I will do one more with you, and that's number 8. I have a right angle here, so automatically I cross off anything that doesn't say right. Notice the angles are all different. That means the sides are all different, so it's a right scalene. All right, the second part of this video, just know that all the angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So to find a missing angle, I just do 180 minus the two angles that I know. So 180 minus 81, 180 minus 55, right? Might have to do some borrowing and all that stuff. So 180 minus 81 minus 55 gives me 44 left over. You know you have the right answer if you can plug this in and add those three angles up, and you get 180 degrees. So I'll do number 2 with you as well. 180 minus 105 minus 50. So the missing angle, if all three angles always add up to 180 degrees, would be 25 degrees. Again, if you add 25 plus 50 plus 105, you should get 180. I'll do one more. This one has a 90 degree angle in it, so it's 180 minus 90 minus 45. So your answer is 45 degrees. Because 45 plus 45 is 90, plus 90 is 180. And one last one, 180 minus 60 minus 60. Hopefully you understand that, hey, 60 and 60, that's 120. I have to have, this looks like an equilateral triangle. It must be an equilateral triangle. The last one is 60 degrees as well. Right? In quadrilaterals, or something that has four sides, they add up to 360 degrees. So here you do 360 minus 109 minus 71 minus 71. And in this case, 360 minus 109 minus 71 minus 71 gives you 109. Notice these two opposite sides were equal in this too. That's not always the case, but in this case, we had a parallelogram, so yes. So here we'll do 360 minus 92 minus 93, and you're like, where's the third angle? Oh, it's right here, 90 degrees. So minus 90. I'll let you guys figure that one out. That's the end of part 3.